Hey, what's up, guys? Vega here from SerpentX Special Forces. And recently we've seen a nice little uptick in the cryptocurrency market with Bitcoin raising all ships and bringing some of the altcoins with it. Just recently on Bitcoin, we hit the 9K barrier, pulled back, and now we're sitting above the 8,800 to between the 8,800 and the $9,000 mark. And the altcoins increasing has increased our mining profits as well. So what I did is I compiled data for the past week to see what were the most profitable coins to mine between Sunday, January 12th, and today, Saturday, January 18th, 2020. However, I am going to need your help or your input, so let me know in the comments below. The question is, the two cards that I chose is the Vega 56 and the 1660 Ti. Now, let me explain. I want to know from you, what do you believe the most common placed GPU or graphics card is for the average consumer or at-home GPU rig? And with that information, I would like to start compiling this data so we can look at the past week and do this segment, so to speak, once a week on a weekend. I'll put out a video just looking at the coins for the past week so we can kind of draw our conclusions and see what may be profitable moving forward. Now, the Vega 56 is not profitable at the current moment, but it can at least give us an idea of what the top coins to mine for AMD are. And the Vega 56 is, in my opinion, more commonplace because it's better than the 480 and the 580, but it's below the RX 5000 series, the Radeon 7, and the 64. And then on the NVIDIA side, I chose the 1660 Ti. Because the Vega 56 is between 250 and 350, and the 1660 Ti is the same, between 250 and 350. So I chose cards that were similarly priced and what I would feel would be more commonplace at the average GPU mining rig as far as performance-wise. Then, not everybody has a 2080 Ti and stuff like that, or a Radeon 7 or a Radeon Pro. So I chose these cards for those reasons. But looking at the data, Vega 56 as of today, and I know these coin calculators, what to mine and coin calculators are both lagging indicators, but just bear with me here. So the most profitable coin as of today, so these say, is Grin, which had a recent fork. So it's nice to see Grin pick back up at the top. It's been in the charts, but it's picked back up to the top. Of course, with Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. And Ethereum Classic had a decent run and a nice pump, but is now currently pulling back. So I hope you took your profits. The other version of Grin, or the algorithm of Grin, Cockatoo 31, BitTube, Conceal, and Quark Chain. And looking at coin calculators for Vega 56 is, again, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Grin 31, Grin, Quark Chain, Zcash, Beam, Z Classic, and Dubai Coin. Dubai Coin just recently popped up. And I know the profits here on the right-hand side, right below me, is not positive, so therefore it's not profitable. But what we're looking for are what are the coins we should be mining, whether it's AMD or NVIDIA, getting a general picture, general idea. Now, if we switch over to the 1660 Ti, the top coins to mine for today is Swap, Zcoin, Grin, which is the new algo, the one that forked, Ethereum, Eternity, Ryo, Anon or Anonymous, Ethereum Classic, and Z Classic. And then going over to coin calculators, and I know there's a bunch of different calculators out there, all lagging indicator or all lagging information or information based on the past. But Zcoin's on there, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Eternity, Z Classic, Grin, Zcash, Beam, and Aeon. So we see Zcoin, we see Grin, we see Swap for NVIDIA, we see Ethereum for NVIDIA. What does the past show? Well, the past shows this. Here's AMD. I compiled this information for you guys just so we could talk about it. Grin, Ethereum, and Ethereum Classic are the top coins to mine if you have an AMD GPU looking at the past week. And we're going to compare next week, and I'm going to try to keep this segment going when time allows, at least once a weekend, compile all the data for the past week, and let's see what the top performers for that week were so we can draw upon that information to choose the coins or projects moving forward. Now, there are other coins that are profitable based upon your GPU. If you got a Radeon 7, Pearl, Quark Chain, Rio, Beam, what is that? Callisto. There it is. Sorry, my bad, guys. BitTube, Conceal, Aeon, Zcoin, Swap, Eternity, Z Classic. Obviously less profitable than the others. So now for NVIDIA, we have Grin, Ethereum Classic, Zcoin, Swap, Eternity, Z Classic, Rio, Bitcoin Gold poked his head up there a little bit, and Beam. So again, it's up to you. You know, if you believe in a project, the devs, the group, the people, you're all in on that project. Mind your heart away. But between AMD and NVIDIA, we can clearly see that Grin, Ethereum Classic are the top coins to mine. You also have Zcoin, Swap, and Eternity for NVIDIA, whereas compared to AMD, it's Grin, Ethereum Classic, and basically most of the ETH hash or Dagger algo type coins or the Kryptonite. It's always been that for most of the AMD GPUs that I've dealt with, especially like Rio, which is Kryptonite GPU, BitTube, Kryptonite Saber, and Conceal Kryptonite Heavy. So it's up to you, but I hope you use this information. If it did help you out in some form or fashion, do me a favor, hit the like button. I want to do this once a week. Compile the data, look at the data, look what happened for the past week, what were the top coins to mine for that week, and present it to the community and kind of get your input. So in the comments below, let me know what GPU you feel is more commonplace or more widely used for the at-home miner, which that information could still be beneficial to mid-sized farms and stuff like that. But let me know the GPUs on both AMD and NVIDIA. Subscribe for more content like this, and let me know your thoughts. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and I'll catch you later.